welcome to Sunshine Art and Drawing. I thought I would do a video on some of the things that I received for Christmas this year. A few of the things that I received, especially if they're kind of art supply related. First of all, I received way too much sugar and chocolate and treats and candy and oh my goodness. I feel like I'm going to die with the amount of treats that I'm having or had in the last 2 days, 3 days. It's like every gift has been chocolate related. It's been crazy. I also got this little guy. He's super cute. He's like a little hand cream. It's a really nice smelling hand cream. And he's a little fox, which is really cute. I also received from my partner's mum, so kind of my mother-in-law. She got me this beautiful sort of vintage scarf. It's like this really soft fabric. It's very long with this delicate kind of lace edging. It's really pretty and very soft, and it'll be nice to kind of drape around my shoulders, try not to get sunburned, that kind of thing. She also got me a little set of just some simple little earrings, which are really beautiful. I don't wear jewelry much anymore because I've got some issues with some metal allergies, so I'm trying to sort of avoid nickel. So like I've been sort of avoiding most jewelry, but these are supposed to be 9 karat gold at least, so hopefully they won't hurt me. I did wear them yesterday and didn't have any effect, but you know, it's one of those things, you never be too careful. And she also got me this reed diffuser, which has just got some perfume inside this part. It's a wooden reeds, and they sort of the smell soaks into the reeds, and then you just take them out and flip them every few days, and that way the sort of the fresh oil is at the top, so that can kind of spread out in the room. It just has sort of like a very soft flowery kind of scent. It smells like flowers. It's really pretty. This is the sort of gift that I was looking forward to the most. Was my partner Matthew, my fiance. He purchased me a pack of Prismacolor pencils. These are like the most expensive pencils that I own. They're really beautiful. I've had a bit of a colour in with a few of them, and I'll show you some of the art that I've done with them just to sort of test them out. But I will do a video on these and sort of compare them to like cheaper pencils and see the difference, because I think that would probably be a bit of an interesting video. That's the tin that they came in. So these are like really nice pencils, and I'm kind of excited to have them. It wouldn't be something I would purchase for myself, but he thought it would be a nice Christmas gift. He also got me some other general art supplies, just sort of like Christmas birthday-ish mixed together. This one is this Etch Art Creations Mythical Creature version 1, and it's got like different, there's like mermaids and things like that, unicorns, that sort of stuff, and also some blank ones in the back. And the designs on the inside of these are like stars and things like that, rather than just the plain like gold, silver, bronze ones of the other pack. I have another pack of this edge art, but it's like different designs, more animals and that sort of thing. I did complete this one just to sort of show you what that looks like. As you can see, it's got kind of like a pastel stripy design underneath where you scratch off the black, rather than like a gold design, which makes it kind of look cool. And then the pearl looks really cool because it actually kind of looks like a pearl. I just think it turned out really cute, so I thought I'd show you that. I didn't do the this part here because I like the pattern it has already in the grey. I think that looks nice, so I just sort of left it as it was. The tool that came with the Etch Art one that you use to scratch with, it gives you a little plastic tool. A set of markers that you get that sit in the front here, and then you also get a whole bunch of pictures that are black with white, and then you can colour them in. So let me show you some of those. But I have completed a couple, so I'll show you the ones I've completed as well. I did this one here with the love symbol. This one here I also did. And I put gold shining around its horn. I think that kind of looks kind of cool and mythical. It's kind of a fun thing to do, and it turns out really pretty. It's a pack of the Staedtler markers. They have a stand as well that you clip the lid backwards and it becomes a stand, so they sit up. And they are, I'll show you the marker ends. They are like just little sort of markers, but they're very fine tipped, and they're a really nice sort of colour. They're non-alcohol, so they're definitely water based markers, but they're just very nice and neat. They'd be good for bullet journaling, good for design and that sort of thing, where you need to find tips like fashion design, that sort of stuff. And they come in a really stylish looking pack, which would look good on your desk, especially if you're in that kind of design role. They look really, really nice. And they kind of end up looking a bit professional when you sort of sit them up on your desk like this. And you're taking one out, slotting them back in, that sort of thing. Very, very nice. I got is this. Now I've put a bit of paper towel because these are kind of really, they're very soft and they also started to break pretty easily. So I'm kind of trying to be careful with them. But I think that's on purpose. They're oil pastels, so they're kind of soft. And what I did is I just tucked in a clean piece of paper towel, so you can just kind of untuck it. But they are oil pastels, very soft oil pastels, and they're really beautiful colours. Some of them are already starting to break, so I've just put that little bit of paper towel kind of to protect them a little bit, especially when they're in the box. There's that like kind of hole there, so I'm worried like if I put something else on top of it with a sharp edge or a sharp point, I might end up breaking more of them. So I'm just kind of tucking in that paper towel into the edge of the foam. I'll pop this back in the box. And then as you can see, it kind of protects that bit there. They are a set of oil pastels, and those are all the colours that you get. Really, really nice colours. They blend really beautifully together. They're very, very, very soft. Very nice ones. So I'll definitely do a video on each one of these, on the oil pastels, on these markers, and also on the pencils. Christmas Joanna Basford book. It's really, really cute. Like every single thing. I've got a bunch of Joanna Basford books. They're all beautiful. So as you can see, it's all very Christmassy designs. There's a polar bear and a reindeer, wreaths, that sort of thing. There's presents, hundreds of presents to colour in. It's a really cute owl with like a Christmas sweater looking design. But I've done one of them, which is this snow globe. I did this with the pastels. So although it's a bit messy because I'm not really that good at pastels yet, I need to practice a bit more, I think it turned out really, really pretty. And it looks a lot like kind of a glass globe with the sort of blended pastels. I used all the different blues and then some of the browns and yellows at the bottom to do the base. I think it turned out really pretty. Now let me just show you a couple of the ones I did in this book with the pens, and also a picture I've done that I use some of the pencils for. So let's flip through. So this is one that I did using both these markers here, and also I used some of these pencils, and I did this kind of hamburger guy. Turned out really, really cute. So I did like lots of little patterns and designs with the pens themselves, and then used the pencils to do sort of like the colours and that sort of thing. And then I used some paint to do this tongue. I wanted to do it in that fluoro paint. So the tongue is actually like a fluorescent pink. You can't really pick it up in the camera, but in real life it's like a fluoro pink. It turned out really cute. And then I did his eyes and just left a little slither of white just for his, so the little glint in his eye. And I used an eraser to do a little kind of circle on each one of these balls on his head. I think they're supposed to be like seeds, but I don't know, he's kind of like a creepy creature, so I thought I'd make them kind of like weird space ball things. And I think he turned out kind of cute. I'm probably the most proud of this one. I've been working on it for a while. Oh, my camera's really glitching, it doesn't like this image. Alright, I'll back it down a bit. Hopefully we can get it to focus. I spent some time with some felt tip pens, so it wasn't using these ones here. I used some other Faber-Castell felt tip pens. I think I have one over here because I can show you what ones I used. So for most of it I used these Faber-Castell grip markers. I'm gonna kind of bring that in. I use mostly these, which are like a felt tip, like a very fine little felt tip pen. And then I was using like a dot pattern, and I'll have some photos of some of the close-ups of the dots. My favourite part is this little beetle down here. I think he looks the cutest. And then I used some of the Prismacolor pencils to give some colour. So I did some colour of her face, and then also some of the shapes and leaves and things that added a bit more colour, added a little bit more detail to these kind of like gems. If I angle it, you can kind of see all the tiny dots. I used 3 different colours to do this spotty part here. I'm just really proud of this one. It took me maybe about 3 or 4 days working on it, and I think it turned out really, really pretty. And I want to say huge thank you to all my subscribers this year. We're up to about 620 when I'm filming this video, so huge thank you to all of you. I think we'll get to the 1,000 mark sometime next year, so that's kind of when I want to do something big. So if you guys have any suggestions of anything you want to do as a big celebration thing, we could do something where like I showcase like your guys' art, or I can do some sort of like giveaway or a competition or something like that. Definitely let me know. But other than that, I want you guys to have a very Merry Christmas, a really safe New Year, take care of yourselves, and have a sunshiny day. See you later. Bye.